I want Welcome back, you guys, to Andy the Banker Show, where we try to become a millionaire through investing. And today's episode, I really want to discuss a lot about the two earnings report that came out. The two very important earnings calls, one for Tesla and one for Google. And let's talk about Google first, because I'm just so freaking hyped about Google, man. I haven't been this excited in a while because Google announced their earnings today. And holy moly, if you look at their earnings, the company is making money. All right, the company beat earning per share by 39%. This is a company, you look at cloud growth by 29%. You look at the ad search business still growing, YouTube ad business by 12%. The company is still making money. So although, yes, it has its issues with the legal aspect, I get it. But when you look at the financials, what can you say bad about the financials, right? They have a $70 billion buyback that's been announced by board of directors. You have a 5% dividend raise in their dividends. Holy moly, a 5%. That's crazy. And not only that, you guys, you have Gemini growing. People are saying that Gemini, nobody uses Gemini, that everybody uses ChatGPT, everybody uses Grok. But have you realized that 350 million users are active on Gemini every single month? 350 million, you guys. Like at a certain point, Google was announcing on the call that the Gemini is actually going to be the next app they have that hits 500 million users on a monthly active basis. That's a lot. All right, that's a lot. To you, maybe not, but to me, it's like holy cow. That to me is not nobody. All right, 350 million people on a monthly basis is not nobody, and I'm just so excited for YouTube and how the company is growing. And my thesis for Google stock is this essentially, where they're transitioning more from an ad search business to more of a cloud company because the cloud aspect of Google is so darn important, right? They grew 28%. I like those growth bots. And the crazy thing about all this, they still trade at a 19 PE ratio. A 19 PE ratio. Holy cow. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. Like 2 months ago, right? I was buying into Google stock and everybody was telling me in the comments of my TikTok videos, of my YouTube videos, like, Andy, what are you doing, man? Like, Andy, this is a company that's about to go bankrupt. Andy, this is a company that's about to be broken up into many different parts. Like, why would you invest in a company like that? Are you going crazy? Do you just want to donate money? If you do, go ahead and donate to Red Cross. And I was like, I see something different in Google, right? I hear all that. I hear all the bad parts. But when I look at the financials of the company, it paints a different story. It paints a company that's profitable. It paints a company that's making money. And because of that, boy, did I buy so much into Google the last 2 months. Boy, did I, holy moly. I think I bought maybe 20,000 worth into Google stock. Now, to some, that's not a lot. But to me, that is a considerable amount of money into Google stock. Buying into Google when it's around 140s. And man, oh man, the company, holy moly. Now it's trading at a 170. And the company has better and better outlook. And one thing I hope people will realize from today's Google earning is that yes, they have bad news, but this is still a company, when you look at their financials, makes money. All right. Now, on the opposite end of Google stock, we recently also had Tesla report their earnings. And holy moly, like the earnings couldn't be so much different. All right. Because on the Tesla aspect, they actually it was not so good. All right. You had net revenues, well, I'm sorry, net income down by 70%. You just had a less earnings, right? The net profit margins not getting better at all. And you have a case, and when I told you all the bad things about Tesla earnings, you would expect Tesla earnings to be, oh, it's gonna go down. Not exactly. It went up 8%, you guys, right? It went up 8% because, in my opinion, I'm assuming that Elon Musk is getting back to Tesla. Like that's how crazy the two companies are different, right? You have Google trading at a 19 PE ratio. You have Tesla trading at a freaking crazy high PE valuation. I bet for sure it's not 19. All right, it's way higher than that. And the company still goes up higher on bad earnings. Those are the type of days where I'm just like, wow, like this has become a meme stock essentially. This has become a magnificent seven stock. and a meme stock at the same time. And that is just so crazy. Now, you guys might be wondering, like, Andy, why do you not Tesla so much, right? Well, what was your issue with Tesla? Now, I got to share with you guys. I do drive a Tesla. All right. So I have a very good firsthand experience of the Tesla product. I drive a Tesla Model Y. And one of the things that I have an issue with is this thesis on full self driving for Tesla. And here's my issue with it. When Tesla says full self driving, it's not really full self driving. Like, you guys know what full self driving is at this moment. I mean, for people that have been to San Francisco, full self driving is a driverless car. Like, nobody's sitting in the passenger, nobody's sitting in the driver's seat. But when it comes to Tesla's full self driving car, I have to have my full hands on there. Like, I have to be paying attention the whole time. Like, I just never seen a Tesla car drive and there's just nobody inside the car. I just never seen it. This is as different when it comes to Waymos of the world, right? Where you have Google and the Waymo business growing time over time. It's getting more riders, more people are signing up to do Waymo. And this idea of Tesla full self driving. One of the issues I had run into my own Tesla is that when it starts raining, when there are days when it's not a perfect day. In San Francisco, we sometimes have very foggy days where it blocks the cameras of the Teslas. The full self driving at that moment does not work because when it comes to Tesla, they use their full self driving based on the cameras. Whereas when you come to Google's Waymo, they use lidar or radar technology to know its surroundings. So that's why it's very different. That in a bad day, when your Tesla cameras are blocked, like, it doesn't work. The full self driving just doesn't work. And so many people are banking on the fact that full self driving is what's going to take Tesla to the next step. Now, I plan on not touching Tesla stock anytime soon, but I just can't ignore the company when it goes up 8% and has a 70% less net income from the year prior. Like, that's just crazy. And with that being said, I just want to come on here, share with you my thoughts on these two earnings. It's so crazy what's going on. The company of Google is still trading at a 19 PE ratio. I'm thinking of buying more. I mean, the financials of the company, I still like it a lot. And with that, you guys, thank you so much for watching the Andy Baker Show. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye bye.